Parliament had required the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice to bring a list of all persons being held on remand without trial, and the Attorney General's office committed at least 3 times, twice, your deputy was here, yes, that the list would be prepared. And we brought this question in light of the overcrowding in our prisons and the fact that of the 80,000 plus in prisons, nearly 40,000 have been on remand. Some of them have been on remand endlessly. And the Office of the Attorney General had said they are compiling the list they would bring here so that we see how to process it.
Thank you. Attorney General.
I think I either don't remember or I have not done it, but I will get the list. However, I don't know how we will deal with people on remand, because the moment a person is on remand, then they are under the auspices of the courts, and our rules don't allow us to discuss those matters. But I'll get the list on the people, because what the member wants is the list of people in prisons, those who are on remand and those who have been tried. We'll provide it.
But the ones on remand, what is difficult with the disposing of their cases?
That's a judiciary matter, Right Honourable Speaker.
And as we discuss the thing of remand, I hope we are cognizant that the prisons are full. We need to make a provision for accommodation of prisoners. We need to have that provision, because when you look at what is happening with the prisons now, we will not interfere with the court process, but let's make sure that they have sufficient accommodation. They can be comfortable. No, let him first.
Right Honourable Speaker and Honourable colleagues, the issue of congestion of the courts and the process of of the prisons and the process of justice has been discussed here in this House. And I'd like to thank the House, because you have increased the number of judges, you have increased the number of magistrates. We now have a magistrate. So we are trying as much as possible to try and move these processes on faster. Right Honourable Speaker, now we have a G1 at every constituency, trying to get these cases dealt with as fast as possible. We still struggle with the number of state attorneys available to run in all these places, but we are trying our level best, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, we'll ask the Judiciary to share with us this information, and we'll come and share with you, but everything is being done, Right Honourable Speaker, to try and speed up these processes.
Honourable Attorney General, I'm saying, much as we have the numbers there and we are doing all it takes to reduce the backlog, let's have sufficient accommodation for these people. You need to see what is there. You need to see what is there, because we just need, prisons needs very little money to make sure that they have accommodation. Yes?
Right Honourable Speaker, in the last 2 years, when we are processing the budget, indeed what you are saying is the prison authorities appear and have raised this issue of accommodation. And one of the reasons they advance is that you have many people, perhaps on remand, who have gone beyond even the sentences they would have got if they were formally processed. So I think what we need to do, Madam Speaker, is to perhaps through the committee of the relevant committee to look into this issue, work with the Attorney General to see where the problem could be, because it's not enough for us even to give the budget, but can we decongest prisons by being more efficient in processing these cases?
Madam Speaker.
Yes,
Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Mine is an appeal to the Attorney General, who is the legal principal advisor of government, either as a principal legal advisor or as a friend, because last time you were the one chairing the parties of General Muhoozi and Rugaba. Please help us as a country. I don't think that's a company you want to keep. A legal principal advisor of government that people can be abducted and are tortured in basements. please give us a commitment that if you can't advise as a principal legal advisor, at least as a friend, because we need to live in peace.
Thank you.
Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, it is sometimes difficult to speak after my brother, but I want to agree with you that we have a very big problem of overpopulation in our prisons. I give a reference of a Masaf prison in the Busia district, which was built to accommodate almost 30 prisoners, but it has almost 800 per now. It is terrible. And the structures were built in 1960s. They are very old. They don't give a true picture of modernity. I don't know whether it is a problem with internal affairs. Even the same case is going to the police station of Busia. If you go to Busia, Uganda, and look at the police station, compared with the police station of Kenya, you think we are still living in the old Stone Age period. And therefore, Madam Speaker, the chairman is saying that smugglers are arrested there. There's no smuggler in Busia. All those people are cross-border traders. There's no smuggler in Busia at all. The Kube market in Kenya and the market of Busia, those are markets of cross-border traders. And even Honorable Keru was a cross-border trader, the state minister for works. So, therefore, Madam Speaker, as they work on the prison of Masaf to construct it, and the prison and the police station of Busia.
Right, Honorable Speaker, the records are very clear. I have never been involved in trading, whether cross borders. I have never been in trading, but I sit in order for a colleague to say that he knows I was involved in cross-border trade when he doesn't have such facts.
So therefore, Madam Speaker, and my
at least you are an arrow boy.
Therefore, Madam Speaker and my colleagues, it is my prayer that the police station of Busia, which is a gateway to Uganda, they should be considered among the police stations that are going to be constructed this year, and even Masaf prisons. However, Honorable Minister, I've just remembered you're a freedom fighter. Thank you.
Madam Speaker. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Yes, Francis.
Honorable Speaker, the information I wanted to give the House, and that I'm giving now, is that when the Human Rights Committee of Parliament visited Ruzira, there were prisoners who shouted and said, "We have been here for 28 years. And when we interrogated, we found some of them, including a one Ruhanga, have been in prison for 28 years and they have never visited court. And they say they are there on the minister's orders. And we are told there are very many like those, 28 years, 26 years, the Attorney General knows when they say minister's orders. There are people who are in prison on minister's orders. I don't know who that minister is. Pending. Yes, pending. And they have never gone to court. Leave alone remand and you go to court and come back to prisons. These ones have never left Ruzira for 28 years. So we're asking, can't he come in as the Attorney General and advise on how, if they can't try them, let them, so that we deal with congestion. Otherwise, actually 3 are from Muhoozi. The one we are Ruhanga is from Muhoozi. There were 3 from Barara. And our concern, right, Honourable Speaker, is that those, if they cannot be prosecuted, then they should be released so that we can decongest these prisons.
Honorable AG, kindly make a follow-up on the decongestion of prisons and make sure that the people that we've recruited, the judges, the magistrates, all those people should make sure that we reduce the number.
Honorable Speaker, I just wanted to help the House with some statistics that are very alarming. Our country's prisons, the holding capacity of all the prisons in this our country is 22,000 prisoners. As we speak today, the number of prisoners in these prisons is 79,000 against a holding capacity of 22,000. That means an excess of over 57,000. That's problematic. Part of the issue, well, yes, space and the need for expansion, but part of the issue is the judicial processes and how they get to happen. That people get to be on remand for donkey's years. It is wrong. Honourable Speaker, I have said severally on this floor, asking the Attorney General and government to help us understand. The Supreme Court on 31st of January said all of these people who are being held by the General Court Martial, and there are several of them, let their files be transferred to civilian courts. That way they can pursue bail and so on and so forth. To date, it has not happened. And the Attorney General has been silent on this matter. I don't know why they continue to be in contempt of a decision of the Supreme Court. Because that's part of the reason why we have all of these congestions. Because they are on the other end, the General Court Martial denied them bail, a number of them. Why not transfer their files to the civilian courts? They get to pursue bail, or that their matters are tried expeditiously. Because some of these people have been held for years upon years. Why? The Attorney General should help us understand.
Attorney General, give us a report to that effect. You'll give us a report. Next item, Tuesday.
Item 3 on the order paper.